So when it comes to trousers and colors, most guys are incredibly boring. And I get it, most of us don't want to look like a clown or a fashion reject. But here's the deal. Color is one of the first things that catches a person's eye. And if you're interested in putting together an outfit that grabs attention, has you standing out from the crowd in a good way, then knowing how to wear trouser colors beyond the basics is an easy way to set yourself apart from the crowd. Now, when it comes to pants and trousers, there are literally thousands of colors out there. And I'm not here to tell you that you can't wear any of them, although I will try to steer you away from colors like neon green and orange, unless you're out doing road work or hunting. But seriously, the colors I'm going to lay out in today's video, these are classic, timeless colors that are relatively easy to match and style with a variety of items probably already in your wardrobe. So yeah, you just need to go out there and grab these pants, and they should plug right into your existing wardrobe. So the first color I'm going to recommend is khaki, aka tan, or sometimes also listed as light brown. Now, technically, these colors are defined. Unfortunately, most manufacturers don't stick with the exact colors as they appear on the color wheel, but in general, the color khaki is going to be lighter and have a brown tint to it. Now, personally, what I love about this color, besides it being incredibly versatile, is how easy it is to find it out there. Most companies that manufacture any type of dress pants, slack, trouser, or athletic pants are going to use a fabric that's close to this color. Now, for you, when it comes to wearing and styling this color, you want to remember a few things. First up, it's more of a warm weather fabric. You can wear it in the spring, summer, even in the fall, but khaki, because of its light color and inability to normally hide stains, makes it less than the ideal choice for winter. Now, when it comes to matching items with khaki, incredibly easy. You're going to find it works with a variety of shirts out there, to include anything that's white, anything that has blue, any colors out there in the pastels. In fact, when you look at these colors together, it looks like they naturally belong together, and we'll talk about why that's so here in a few minutes. Oh, and another shirt fabric I love, chambray. This one right here with that denim type of texture, even though it's a lighter weight fabric, perfect for spring and summer, and it works really great with all variations of light brown and khaki. Now, when it comes to jacket options, darker colors look great. You can go with a navy blazer, you can go with a denim jacket, you can go with a medium colored denim jacket, or even a lightweight brown leather or suede jacket looks good. And when it comes to shoes, yes, you could go with black or dark brown, but I think lighter colored shoes are going to work best. So medium to light brown loafers, white sneakers, or even throw in a tan boot, maybe a pair of Chelsea's, or even a pair of Chukkas, aka desert boots. Now, gents, if you're in the market for a great pair of trousers, you need to check out today's sponsor, Jack Archer. So immediately when I put these trousers on, I noticed how comfortable they were, especially in the crotch area. And that's because Jack Archer specifically designed these trousers to be anti-ball crush. Seriously, no guy ever enjoys not having enough room down there. And I found when wearing these trousers, the comfort, the fit was spot on. Speaking of the fit, let's talk about their butt molding technology. Seriously, they've got a curved waist design that comfortably wraps around the midsection, gives you a great fit, and does a little bit of uplifting in the back so you look good from behind, even if you're like me and you don't have too much of an ass. But seriously, when I put these on, it's one of the first things my wife noticed. She's like, damn, those things make you look good. And I don't know about you guys, but I'll take any help I can get. And did I also mention they're wrinkle-free and stain-resistant? So the amount of time that you'll need to spend ironing these trousers is absolutely zero. And of course, today's video is all about color, all the different options. What I love about Jack Archer, you go over to their website, they've got packages in which you can grab 3 trousers in a variety of colors or go with a single color if that's your thing. Guys, use the link in the description of today's video to get the best deal on the web. I'm putting it down in the description with that discount code. Go over to Jack Archer. Awesome trousers, awesome company. So the next pant color I want to talk about is blue, specifically navy blue and lighter blue. Now with this one, I wanted to give you a 2-for-1, and even though these colors look very different, because they're both in the same family, on the same side of the color wheel, the colors that they are going to work with when it comes to shirts, when it comes to jackets, when it comes to shoes are actually pretty much identical. And the way that you would wear this is, I know some of you guys have already guessed, navy, this is what you're going to wear in cooler weather. The light blue, this is what you wear in spring and summer weather. So starting off with shirts, let's start off with the workhorse here, white. You've got so many different options, from polos to Oxfords to even the white t-shirt. Roll up the sleeves on that white button down, wear it with a light colored tan belt, and those light blue trousers with a pair of tan loafers. Guys, this is an iconic summer look that you could easily pull off. Another great color to bring in, pink. In a variety of different shades, you can go with light, you can go with a little bit stronger depending on your skin tone. But let's face it, pink is a color so many guys stay away from, but with blue pants, pink looks amazing. In fact, all those pastels we talked about earlier can also be worn with the blues, although they will look better with the light blue. And instead of bringing in darker shades, don't be afraid to bring in patterns. So yeah, with those blue trousers in any shade, going with a candy stripe or a Bengal stripe shirt, that right there can be a great look. Now when it comes to blazers, bringing in a variety of gray, that works great with either of the blues, and brown jackets, especially in sports jackets, bring in small repeating patterns, or just go for a solid brown. It's going to look great with either, but I love it, especially as a summer look, going with that lighter brown with the lighter blue. If you want to go for something a little bit more casual, bring in a safari or maybe even a field jacket, a bush jacket, bring it in maybe in a green, or you can go with a tan right there. That's going to look really good with that navy blue. And for shoes, white sneakers, brown brogues, maybe a pair of dark brown loafers. But if the overall look is darker, let's say you're going with that navy with a gray sports jacket, no problem bringing in a black pair of Chelseas. Now this next trouser color is one that most men stay away from. I'm talking about white. So the interesting thing about white is it's actually a neutral, meaning it's a color that pretty much matches anything. We see this in the upper body. We wear white shirts with a variety of different trousers. But the thing is, you could actually wear white trousers, and yes, you could wear it with a white shirt, but I would recommend you bring in a variety of different lighter colors. You could bring in darker colors, but being able to pull off white pants, guys, and know how to wear this is going to set you apart from the vast majority of men out there. So when it comes to shirt options, one of the easiest here is pastels. Most of the time that you're wearing white pants, these are going to be warm weather. So spring, summer, maybe if you're out in California on a hot September day. But if you're in good shape, you got a decent build, or you're going to be wearing a jacket on top, don't be afraid to go with a lot of contrast. You can do this with a navy shirt, or if you've got dark colored hair, maybe even a black shirt. And if you're wanting to bring in some color, consider burgundy. Now when it comes to jackets, you've got the classic navy blazer. This is a classic look right here with white trousers. But if you want less contrast, maybe bring in a sports jacket with light gray. If you want to keep it casual, maybe bring in a denim jacket or a chambray shirt jacket. And when it comes to shoes, white sneakers work, but so do also gray. And if you're wearing dress shoes or loafers, look to tans, look to light grays, or even a black loafer would work as well, especially if you're wearing a jacket that is darker in color. Now the next color of trouser I want to talk about, green. This may seem actually relatively easy to mix and match, but it's more difficult in general because it's not a neutral color. Remember, neutrals are those foundational colors that pretty much match anything. Unfortunately for green, it is a little bit more difficult to match, although you can still find a variety of different shirts and jackets and trousers and shoes that work well with it. And all that perhaps is one of the reasons that this color is a little bit more difficult to find in trousers. But if you do, don't be steered away from it, especially if you like earth tones, because greens, especially olive in particular, look really good, especially when matched with the right colors. So starting off with shirts, of course, we've got the foundation, we've got the basic, we've got white. Simple, clean, it allows you to focus in on the trousers, and it makes these trousers wearable pretty much in any season. Another great look is light colored denim in a variety of blues with a little bit of texture. This can look really good with those dark green trousers. That being said, if you're going for a darker look, don't sleep on maroon and burgundy. A little bit harder to pull off, not for every complexion, especially if you're really light colored, but if you have darker skin complexion, this combination is killer. And right with that, black shirts look great too. Now, when it comes to jacket options, you can dress it up with a navy blazer. Notice how that blazer is incredibly interchangeable. That's why I love it. But this dark green with maybe a white shirt, a brown leather jacket, this looks great as well. And of course, that light denim looked great in a shirt. Well, guess what? It'll also look great in a jacket. So again, you're going just a white t-shirt, throw in a light denim jacket on top of that, and boom, with a pair of brown boots, white sneakers, or even black loafers, you got a great combination. Next up, we've got dark brown trousers. And what I really like about this selection, it allows us to bring in a shirt color we haven't talked about yet, cream. Now, of course, you could go with white, and that looks great as well, but I wanted to talk about off-white. Cream. This is a color that we occasionally see out there, and is actually difficult to pull off, but it looks amazing with tan and, in particular, dark brown trousers. Now, blues look incredibly good as well, pretty much in any shade with any pattern. And because it's darker brown, it can balance a variety of different patterns, whether you want to go for thin stripes, medium stripes, thicker stripes, or even a blue Glen check shirt. This will look great with those dark brown trousers. And in case you're wondering, because I mentioned it a little bit earlier, I would talk about this, the reason that certain color combinations just work so well is the color wheel. We're going to see analogous colors. These are when they're right next to each other, and this is going to be more monochromatic looks. This is everything, when you look at it, feels very smooth. But in this case, what we have are complementary colors. And this is when they're on opposite sides of the color wheel. And the way it works in this case is that they balance each other out. They just feel naturally at home with each other. If you can imagine, it's the whole yin and yang thing going on. Other interesting colors that work really well with the dark brown are going to be mustard, burnt orange. Any other Texas fans out there? Hook 'em. Now with jackets, of course, we're going to see the navy blazer. But also if you wanted to bring in a sports jacket, a light brown or a medium or light gray, a casual denim jacket, or even a field jacket in blue, olive, or even light brown. And of course, when it comes to shoes, you could wear white sneakers, but I always think that dark brown trousers work best with brown shoes. So you could go with a pair of brown sneakers, maybe with contrasting shades, or a pair of brown Chelseas, chukkas, or brogues. Now, what about black pants? Now, historically speaking, black was reserved for more formal wear, but nowadays it's worn in casual wear, in streetwear, and it's pretty much a default color for a lot of guys. So for that reason, for the modern wardrobe, I'm including those trousers here, and as you see, they work with a wide variety of shirts. White being the high contrast classic, especially if you're dressing it up, but if you're wanting to keep it more muted, maybe look to a gray button down, or even bring in a variety of patterns, especially pinstripes. I think black can also look great with light pink and a pale blue. Both of these colors do a great job of softening the harshness of the black in the trousers. And as far as jackets, you can keep it casual if you're in the city, maybe with a black leather jacket. You can go for a more sophisticated look, especially during the winter, maybe with a gray flannel sports jacket. Or perhaps you want to make the look casual, then go with your indigo blue denim jacket. For footwear, I do like to keep it black here as well. Tons of options, whether it's a boot, whether it's a variety of different dress shoes, loafers. And when it comes to sneakers, I know some of you guys may go for a high contrast white. I would though choose black leather sneakers in this case. And now my favorite color for trousers, gray. Light gray, medium gray, charcoal gray. Guys, this color right here is the most versatile pair of trousers you could have in your wardrobe. I recommend if you're building up, beyond jeans, to get that first pair of gray, medium gray works. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. And if you want to learn more about dressing up, dressing down, how to be able to improve your style, I got you right here. Yes, I could have done a whole section on gray trousers, but guys, they match pretty much anything. Come on, go learn more about style. I got you covered. Boom, right here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, continue to watch. Boom, right here. Oh yeah.